Hi Cancer, we're going to do a reading for you real quick. It is general, as you know, will not resonate for everyone. I want to show you what I got in the pre-shuffle. Pretty, not pretty, but very strong reading coming up. Looks like we might get some twin flame energy. Anyway, thank you for listening to that. The Empress, Divine Feminine. I want to tell you also, I put it back, but the first two cards that came out were 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. So a lot of love, stability, and I also caught my eye was the Devil card. So, I mean, I don't think it's picture perfect. I don't think it's all rainbows and butterflies. I think we have something going on, but I think there's a lot of reason to be very optimistic and feel positive right now about something that's coming, okay? So we have the Empress, the Sun, and Strength, and these came out twice too. So strong Leo energy, finding your inner strength, and look at the sunflowers. You know, I feel like sunflowers may be significant. Also, children or pregnancy may be significant. Maybe starting a family. King of Cups came out twice. You know, when I'm pre-shuffling and cards come out, I don't. You know, I put them back typically, unless it's just really pulling strong. So these came out, again, King of Cups, so somebody with a lot of love. You could be dealing with another water sign, or this could be you. But the King of Cups, somebody loves you a lot, okay? Now, there is some secrets or fear, emotions here with this Moon card. I'm not going to clarify because this is just pre-shuffle. But anyway, oh, my cat is about to attack my dog. Did y'all hear that? She just ran across the room and hissed and attacked her. Oh, it's funny. Okay, anyway, they do that to each other, though. So there's always a runner and chaser with them. Maybe they're twin flames. Okay, let's get started. How are you guys? I hope you're well. I love you. I hope you guys are praying for one another with me and manifesting with me. I did a blessing ball for all my viewers, subscribers, strong subscribers, but I included all my viewers. So hopefully some good things are coming. So I do feel a return. Let's see. Oh, Page of Wands. So, maybe an apology. So communication in the Ace of Pentacles is a stable new beginning. The Ace of Pentacles, anytime you have an ace, you know it's a new beginning. It's something starting over. But the Pentacles, because the Pentacles represent material stability and something, you know, stable, strong, grounded with a strong foundation. And look at these crystals here. But the Ace of Pentacles is a seed planted or a new beginning or a birthing. Like we just had two birthing cards already with the Empress and the Sun. So maybe it's you birthing a new you. But regardless, this Page of Wands is communication coming. It could be flirty and passionate. Look at the red in the back. But stable. It could be an apology. But it's a passionate, possibly intense energy here. Anything else going to fly out for us? Four Cups. So somebody's deep in thought about, you know, what they're missing. Or maybe they are a little bit oblivious. Okay, what's my dog doing? Lucy, what are you doing? Okay, I don't know. They're a little out of sorts because one's like prowling and one's I don't know. Sorry for that. Four of Cups. Lucy's like rooting around for something. So somebody could be feeling like they missed out on something, so they're coming back and apologizing. This looks like either an apology or some kind of communication that's Very intense and about a new beginning. Some sort of stability. Okay, focus. Wow, the world. I gotta change my camera angle, so I gotta. The world and temperance. So this is, you know, a cycle completion. This is blessings, manifestation, something closing out, maybe a lesson. Temperance is patience. So maybe there's some patience here. You know what I just picked up? Ooh, communication. Ooh. Yeah, see, you guys have possibly, oh my gosh. So now we have Emperor. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. Okay, let me slow down. We are going to do a spread. We got these two first, right? So Judgment and Eight of Wands, this is reconciliation. Somebody wants a second chance. This is like, I'm so sorry, please forgive me. It looks like it's very intense, unexpected, or surprising return. But see this Eight of Wands, that's fast, you know, coming in quick, unexpected. And possibly by a divine masculine that blocked or ghosted, something like that. Look at their eyes, both, you know, this one's covered, but look at his. His eyes are open. So Aries energy, and I almost said that in the beginning, but then there were no Aries cards. So we did have Libra and Leo, strong Libra and Leo. Okay, let's lay out a spread. It's going to be good. You guys are going to get a good reading. Like crazy good, it looks like, hopefully. Okay, so back to my extendeds real quick. They are really, they're good for anyone, but they're really, if you're in a twin flame and you're seeking answers, they're so detailed about twin flame. So, and you can watch the trailer. And I keep telling you guys about them because I feel bad that I haven't done any in 5 months. It's terrible. I've got to start doing more. Okay. Eight of Swords. So tied, bound, trapped, stuck in mental anguish. But I love this Nine of Cups. This Nine of Cups is, let me clarify that. Oh my gosh, yeah, you guys have, a lot of you have a twin flame union coming. So we gotta make sure it's secure and stable, but it's intended to be. Six of Wands, this is victory, success. Somebody's recognizing, it looks like, a twin flame or a solid, you know, there's usually a runner and a chaser, and usually the runner is slow to, probably usually doesn't even know what a twin flame is, but they're awakening, it looks like, to the strong soul connection. All right, enough messing around. Let's lay out a spread. So that Nine of Cups, I was going to say, I love that because that's about, you know, being your own cake, having all the ingredients on your own to be your own cake. I was going to clarify it, wasn't I? So then if you have all the ingredients to be your own cake, and, you know, cake is good by itself, but then if you add icing, your person can be the icing, but you got to not depend on them. They can't be your eggs. They can't be your flour. You know what I mean? They can't be your butter or your oil. You have to have all those ingredients to be complete on your own. And then the person that you're interested in, or that you know, share, you know, have a relationship with, or they become, you know, the icing on the cake. They become a complement to the cake, but not a necessary ingredient. And that's what I get from the Nine of Cups. So I was going to clarify that. Let me clarify, just to make sure it's not, you know, a drinking. Whoa. Okay. See, you guys are going to get something strong. Look at that. And they flew out. I probably need to do an extended for this. The Magician and the Lovers. So the Magician is manifesting. You've been manifesting. This is somebody, a return or a decision about love, something that you've been manifesting. Why do I feel like we're not out of the woods? Okay. Okay. Let's just do a simple spread since we've already gotten a lot. Now, in nowhere or point in this reading or any of my readings do I ever want you to say to yourself, oh good, they're coming back, I'm going to wait. please don't do that. You throw the vibration off, you lower your energy, you lower your self-worth and self-value. You never wait, okay? If somebody's not making you their center of focus, you don't make them your center of focus. It doesn't work when it's one-sided, all right? And if you are doing that, and I apologize for those of you who aren't, but those of you who are doing that, you're probably hurting the situation, and not probably, you are. If you are only going to be happy with that one person and you have like a bad case of one-itis where there's no one else for me, I can't be happy without him, you're hurting the journey, you're not helping it. So that is what you got to learn, okay? And those kind of messages come through really strong in the extended. We do a spread on your person. We ask, is it a twin flame? We look for confirmation, karma, lessons, what they would say if they had no ego, okay? All right, 6 of Wands. I think I may already had that. Look, in the Queen of Wands. So those are, you know, both about passion, action, but the 6 of Wands is, again, recognition. All right. Your current energy. 2 of Pentacles. That just came out and I put it back. So juggling. This is more rolling than juggling. See that? And look at those crystals. Somebody may be really into crystals. But the 2 of Pentacles, that's trying to maintain stability. I don't know. We're going to clarify that. Overall energy, walking away, but not easily. Somebody left a situation because there was just too much hurt and emotion, spilled cups. It's not easy to, the 8 of Cups is not walking away like, see you later, bye. The 8 of Cups is walking away with, you know, pain. Your person, there it is again, King of Cups. This came out, what, 2 or 3 times already? Pre-shuffle twice. So you're dealing with maybe a Scorpio. Scorpio readings have been really strong lately. But somebody loves you, has a whole lot of love for you. I kind of feel like, Cancer, you do something to them that they aren't really well equipped to deal with, or aren't. There's a whole new level of emotion here, possibly from the ending of it. But it looks like you've got some juggling of emotions going on. Look at that, how they see you. They see you as it's over, death, sadness. Death is not a bad thing in tarot, though, because it you know, creates a new beginning. So it's an ending of a cycle or a lesson, maybe karma. How they view the situation. The Emperor, Divine Masculine, Aries energy. Again, strong twin flame. So the Emperor is about control. That may be what they're struggling with. How they see moving forward. Somebody's blocked and doesn't look like they want to see. They, remember when I said it's like they have you've created a whole new level of emotion with them. Wow, this is strong. I'm so sorry. Somebody is coming through really heavy. But, you know, I gotta say, part of the lesson might be not hanging on to the heaviness. But this person that you're thinking about is not used to, it's blinding, like they're not used to this level of love or emotion, or maybe the depth. And that could go either way. I mean, it could be they're not used to feeling this way, but on another sense, it could be they're not used to maybe some emotional waves up and down. But they do see it as over. There's that Chariot. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Holy moly. So forward motion, the Chariot, Two of Cups, that's equal love. That's what's coming towards you. This was at the bottom of the deck. Okay, I'm going to take both of them. But the Chariot is forward motion. It's divine direction. It's destined. Two of Cups is two people give equally. Not one, two. I love you. You love me. Take my cup. Here's my cup of love. It's never okay when one person gives more. It throws everything out of balance. Sometimes, unfortunately, the person that's giving more tries to give even more to make it better or to show how valuable they are, or with the idea or ideology that if I keep doing this, they'll see my value and they'll come around. It just doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that. You can always stay sweet. You can always stay loving. Twin flame is about unconditional love. So you can, and that's important to hold on to that even if you're not with them. But what is also important is not to keep giving unconditionally. You cannot give. It's like breathing. When you breathe in, you got to breathe out, but you like the output is the giving, and the breathing in, taking the breath in, is the receiving. You can't just constantly breathe out. You can't. It doesn't work, okay? So try to remember that. Wow. Crazy. I feel the need to shuffle. So Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning, but I'm going to shuffle. Okay, so what can you not see? If I had placed that card in the next position, it would have been a passionate new beginning. And I do think that's just confirmation of what I already said, which is the you know, that it's not over even though you think it is. There's going to be an unexpected return. So what you cannot see or hidden factors are Ten of Wands. Again, it's not over. Oh my gosh. Is this crazy? This is like, is this even real? There's got to be a hiccup in here somewhere, right? And look at all the calm colors. I mean, we have two colors of passion. We have one of dark, but the rest of them are very amethyst. Somebody maybe is very big time into amethyst, like an amethyst pyramid or triangle. Oh. Maybe a geode. I want a geode. Wow. Okay. So strong amethyst energy, which is love, peace, harmony. Amazing. Ten of Cups. That was kind of clarifying the Ten of Wands. So what you cannot see is there's so much love. It's not over. But it has been maybe a long, painful journey that, you know, maybe there's something that a cycle. I just want to make sure you guys don't just open the door for the cycle to continue. That's my concern. So it says offer love. If you choose to take it, Tarot's advice is Knight of Cups. Loving, you know, come in loving. Don't come in pissy. Reminding them of everything they did wrong. I mean, those things do have to be addressed, of course, but Tarot's advice, if you choose to take it, Knight of Cups. Six of Swords. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, Six of Swords in the outcome. That's leaving a difficult, painful situation. This is like giving me chills. Like, and a little bit of butterflies. Does anybody else have butterflies? Oh. Goodness, hold on. So leaving a difficult situation, that's a good card because that means things are going to get better for a new beginning. Look at that. This is what flew out and fell on the floor. A new beginning. Okay. I don't know. I hate to be negative, but I just feel like there's something you guys got to make sure you don't just let the process continue. Ace of Cups. New beginning in love. Oh my. Oh, no. 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 I can't even believe this. Is this even real? Didn't you guys already have a reading like this? I hope I didn't already use that name. Because that's like the perfect name. I think we're done. I'll pull some oracles, but I just have to say, you guys, please don't repeat. If you're in a pattern of, You doing all the work, you doing all the giving. There's another thing here too about being overly emotional or jumping to conclusions. Kind of like a manipulation, using sadness or crying or something like that to manipulate or kind of try to control the narrative. There's some sort of need. Somebody's not used to this level of emotion, and that, yes, that could be how much they love you, but it also could be mood swings, or I do feel like there might be some. I did get a glimpse of the Seven of Swords, so I do feel like there's some manipulation here somewhere. It could be on their part, but make sure it's not your part. Okay, show love is what tarot's advice, and this rarely comes out in tarot's advice. Usually, it's pull back, pull back. Pull back. But you know, when this person does reach out, now if you've been doing all the work, make sure you don't reach out first. That changes the dynamic, right? You guys probably need to check out the extendeds. Clean slate, new beginning, ending of a sad cycle. We have Four of Wands, 1111, Twin Flame, all over the place. We've had Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, Empress, Emperor. There they are. I mean, I don't think there are even any Twin Flame cards left. I mean, look at this. How crazy is this? Sorry, I'm not used to my new angle. Look at that. Unbelievable. I'm kind of like shaking a little bit. So the Chariot is forward motion. It's also fortitude, plunging forward, you know, perseverance, okay? And with the Four Swords, which was just showing, it would mean, you know, maybe taking a break, maybe healing, but not giving up, okay? I'm going to pull an Oracle. Six of Cups, yeah, a return. And a return from the past. We've had a lot of passion. It's going to be unexpected. I think there's going to be a, see, I knew it. There's something here, though. Temptation. Let me see what that is. Judgment. Ace of Wands. There might be, I feel like there's a message for more here. There's something else. Like it's something about not falling back into a pattern. No, don't use manipulation tactics. Don't let them get away with manipulation tactics. Don't put all your focus on them when it's not returned. Because if you are a twin flame, you're mirroring that. They're mirroring you. So when you put all the focus on them, guess what they're going to do? Keep all the focus on them. Right? Not good. But yeah, there's a passionate new return coming, but I mean, maybe this is a warning not to just hop into the bedroom or like boyfriend girlfriend scenario first. Maybe it needs to start over, fresh and clean. A sound, stable foundation needs to be developed. I mean, this devil card for some of you could just be that there is a lot of passion and a very strong sexual connection. But I still hold to my Tuesday's input, which is don't jump into the bedroom and make sure they come back correct. Let me just pull an oracle real quick. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You might get, I feel like you guys just had one. I'm going to link the extendeds down below. If you feel a pull to want more, feel like there's more to the story, check those out. You can watch the trailers. Okay, I'm trying to design those to where there's a message of value in every single video, even if it's not your sign. And I am trying to keep them special. That's why, and they drain me. I mean, I don't love doing them. I always love the message that comes through. Oh, Butterfly. Didn't I say that, or did I just think it? There was a card here when I was talking about the amethyst crystals. I almost said butterfly. I don't know if I said it, but the butterfly stood out. Let me see. Okay, it's not that one. Oh, there was a card that when I was talking about the amethyst crystals, that the butterflies were real strong. Maybe I put it back. Okay, so let's read Butterfly Spirit real quick. I'll just read. I mean, we know what Butterfly Spirit is about, right? Butterfly Spirit is transformation. It's a beautiful transformation. And I keep going back to this, so please don't get mad at me. We can blame it on the cross-watcher energy. But there is an energy here of don't be real careful not to be emotionally manipulative or over, show tears or something like that to try and get a response. Make sure what you do, your actions are authentic and really what you're feeling, and not exaggerated to get a reaction. You don't want your actions to be reaction devised or trying to promote a certain reaction. You gotta, if you love somebody and it's true love, you love them with or without you. You love them and you want them to be happy with or without you, and you don't put boundaries on that love. You don't try and control that love to be your way. You accept them, okay? I feel like I could do another hour. My camera cuts off at 30 minutes though. So 35, page 35. Maybe I'll do a bonus reading, but nothing compares to the extended. So transformation is beautiful. Joy and the beautiful lightness of being alive and creative in the world is the focus when Butterfly Spirit flutters before you. Okay, transformation is inevitable as you grow into your most beautiful, empowered self, Empress. Indeed, you will go through some uncomfortable stages as you let go of the forms of your life that no longer fit the new you. I feel like you guys are growing out of like some sort of drama queen, and we all have it, drama queen, like some sort of emotional roller coasterness or something. Even relationships must go through shifts. So that's another thing. Don't look at this as a bad thing. All this is part of this journey and part of the growth, okay? It's just how you handle it that is your challenge, okay? If you focus on the beauty and not the challenges, oh my goodness, did that just say that? Let me see. Even relationships must go through shifts. Hold on. To match. I'm trying to manage this with one hand, sorry. Okay, so I'm going to put it down. Even relationships must go through shifts to match your new emerging self. If you focus on the beauty and not the challenges, I think I just said that, stop taking yourself too serious. This is exactly what I was trying to pinpoint, okay? And choose to be playful, loving, and joyous. You will soon know the miracle your soul wants to experience through you. Today is a day for joy, so alight. Look around and see the beauty that is everywhere and in everyone, including you. Transformation does not have to be as traumatic or dramatic as things may seem. Remember, change. I'm going to have to talk fast because my camera's going to cut off. Change is only the true constant. When you resist it, you create tension within you as you refuse to accept the inevitable. In this moment, you may have forgotten the beauty and joy of life as it moves through its seasons as nature dictates. You're being faced with a choice. You can struggle with the current conditions, refusing to surrender and see through the lens and lack of loss, or you can surrender to the grace that is calling you to allow life to take its course. Moving through the sadness and disappointment, surrender will soften you. I love you guys.